Whoa, 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 it's Broadcast Houston bringing you a special edition of what we're gonna call BH100 Discussions. And we're just gonna take current events and we get normal everyday people. We might have some celebrities on here, but we're just gonna talk about some things, and we really broadcast from the streets, and that's what we're gonna give y'all. So we have 4 panelists right now, and we're gonna talk about this R. Kelly, man. Everybody wanna talk about R. Kelly, but before we get into all that, we're gonna let each one of them say who they are, where you can follow them, and a little background about them from left to right.
I'm Madeline Isaac. I am the current owner of Posh by Imani Boutique, located downtown Houston at 720 Rush Street. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Posh by Imani.
Hello, I'm Miss Blue. I am a rapper, singer, writer, actress. I just played in the movie Pipe Dreams with J. LaRue Productions, and I do a lot of music on the scenes and in the process of writing a book as well. And you can follow me on social media at Forever Miss Blue, is spelled MZ Blue.
Hi, my name is Brianna. You can follow me on Instagram at Bree the Goddess. I am also the founder of the new YouTube series Urban Voice Box, where I speak on controversial topics within our minority or Black community. Follow me.
Hello, folks. I'm Theo Gervais with Chowtime TV. You can follow me at Theo_GERVAIS.
That's what's up, man. Thank y'all for coming out. It's Saturday in Houston. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all right here with Broadcast Houston. And man, we really do appreciate that. So let's get right into the nitty gritty, man. R. Kelly. I assume that all of you all have seen this docu-series at some length. Let's just start. What are your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Just overall thoughts about the docu-series.
I would, for me, in my opinion, with the docu-series, I feel like that a lot of the time it is very easy to discredit the Black woman, or it's easy to discredit the abuse. However, what I do feel is that most of the time when you do have someone who is abusing people on that level, it's transpired from something that's went on or happened to them within their own childhood. So I kind of feel like that, yes, he is definitely a sick individual. That is without a doubt. However, I feel like that we need to take the opportunity to look a little deeper into what happened to him. Where did this come from? Where did this start? Whether this transpired? Because a lot of the times we are looking so big, or we're looking so hard at R. Kelly and his mistakes. We're missing the big fact of this kind of thing goes on within our households, within our Black communities all the time, and it's overlooked all the time.
Okay, so one of my other panelists, does R. Kelly get any grace? Come on, somebody give it to me.
Yes, I grant him grace because he's human. And we make mistakes. No one is perfect with Jesus. So, but what I don't like is how it was hidden. It was hushed. People knew and did nothing. And I agree with you. I know in my era, my mama always told us, well, go on in this house, stay in this house. And that's not healthy. Let it out. People need help, but I'm still upset. I'm disappointed because I was a diehard fan of R. Kelly. And when it all came out about Aaliyah, and I just didn't believe it because I didn't see it. There was no proof. But now that I see the proof, I have a whole nother outlook.
We're gonna go to Theo, but Miss Blue seems like she's burning up inside. She's burning up. Does R. Kelly get grace? Any grace?
I think his grace is stemmed from his talent. I think we all still want to step in the name of love. I think we all still want to we all still want to jam that music. And so whether we're going to be singing the lyrics to his music under our breath now or not, but let's say this was your coworker or your boss that did the same thing, you would think that they would need to get fired and no longer be able to continue their career. But because R. Kelly is who he is, and who he is at the family reunions, and who he is at the dance classes, that's where he gets his grace. His grace is from his talent. I believe that if what he did, if it was a football player, if it was any type of other celebrity, depending on who they are to us, is going to be the amount of grace that they get.
I totally agree with what I've heard, and Theo, he's correct. But for me, personally, I don't feel like he gets grace from me. And the reason why I say that is because we all grew up, most of us grew up on R. Kelly. Okay, he was someone that we admired, we looked up to, but you have to look at it from a perspective of a parent, a sister, even a mother. It's not okay what he did. It's not excusable. I mean, and I feel like he needs to own up to what he did. I feel like he does need to suffer some sort of consequences, and I do understand that he is a victim himself, but you have now gone out and you victimized someone. So you could have stopped the cycle. You could have broke the cycle by not doing what someone did to you. And I don't think it is fair for anyone to mislook at that. We can't look at the fact that, oh, he sold millions of records, he's R. Kelly. No, we have to stop going with what's popular in society and go for what's real and be raw with it. He's wrong for what he did. I don't feel sorry for him in any form or fashion. I stopped listening to his music when I first heard the first situation with the videotape, and he got acquitted on that. In my mind, I felt like he really did that. So to me, it's like you keep doing the same thing. So now this is not an accident. You are doing this because you're a predator, and you don't get any grace from me. That's something that, you'll have to pray about. You'll have to ask God to forgive you. I have to forgive you as a person, but I can't respect you for doing stuff like that. I just can't.
Can I ask a quick question to all the panelists here? Raise your hand if you knew about R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
I did.
I can't say that I did. I cannot say that
I did.
I heard about it. I didn't. This is years ago, so I'm probably a teenager.
I was about to say the
I'm
same
like,
thing.
okay, well,
True.
celebrity scandals all the time,
Exactly.
but it really happened. It was probably a lot of hush money. Next question. I want to get on him saying he's going to take legal action on these people on this docu-series. What do you all think about that?
So you're already proving to me that you're guilty, because if it were me and I'm innocent, I'm gonna speak up about my name before I take legal action. So to me, he's taking legal action because I hushed y'all with this money, and now y'all have broken, the
Okay.
contract. That's how I feel about it. But if I was representing my name, I would have been calling 2020. Oprah, Gail, somebody come, let's do this interview. Let's get this right.
Okay. What about you?
I personally feel like that as far as when it comes to him trying to seek legal action against them, that's just kind of like how y'all basically said. Now this money has ran out, and I understand absolutely what you say when you say, think of it as a mother, think of it as, but you also have to think of it as a victim. You have to think of it as the aspect of when I was 15, 16 years old, yes, I was young. Yes, I was also in situations to where I was easily manipulated based off of what I did not know at that time. However, I was smart enough to know what I was doing. I was definitely smart enough to know right from wrong. I was smart enough to know this guy is not the guy that I'm supposed to be speaking to. And then also, you also have to take into account as well as this. If somebody was coming at me and coming at my character, and I know that I stand millions to lose, my fans, everything that I've worked hard for, oh yeah, hell, I'm like, yeah, bring my lawyers in, bring everybody in, because this is slander. They're saying this, that, and the other against my name. And then it's just like, when do we say that? When do we actually, I understand, because I have been a victim, so I absolutely understand how it can be when you come out and or you're scared to come out initially, and when you finally do, people discredit you or they don't believe you based off of whatever reason that they may have. But what I will say is, when do we kind of hold them accountable? How come when Stepping in the Name of Love was hot, y'all was around here stepping in the name of love with him? Every single title on the docuseries, you saw an ex-dancer, an ex-backup singer, he's not just paying y'all, he's giving y'all jobs. So at a certain point, it was a choice for y'all to continue to be around this man. It was a choice for y'all to continue to sleep with this man, be with this man, go with this man, step with this man, your whole situation. Until now, as a pedophile, mentally, after a certain age, as you get older, he's not going to be attracted to you anymore. So now I'm seeing a bunch of grown women that is not in his age range anymore saying that, oh, well, he did this, he did that. Why weren't you saying this then? Why didn't you speak out sooner? Because just like y'all said, we did hear things about it in Chicago. Chicago's not that big. We didn't hear anything about them trying to step out against him like that back then. And then during the actual trial, the victim's father got on the stand to testify and basically stated, that's not my daughter. You can't tell me that's not my son or my daughter that I see on somebody's tape. If it's on somebody's tape and somebody's doing something to harm my child as a mother, there is nothing you can say.
Miss Blue, Theo, what you got to say?
In regards to R. Kelly seeking legal action, I believe, I don't understand why he's seeking legal representation at this point, because we know that the allegations is true. I'm curious as to how this will all unfold, because again, I mean, he has victimized people. And it's proof. It's not like this is, lies that's made up. We understand Hollywood scandals, and that's all good. But I mean, I would like to know, what is he suing for too? And just like you said, I do believe that it has something to do with the oath that the people around him took at the time. Now, I can say, I can see him suing them, saying, hey, we had a brotherhood. We said we was going to keep this quiet on the low. You were going along with it too. So, again, I see where he's coming from, but I don't understand why he's seeking legal representation for what?
Well, unfortunately, at this point, these are still allegations.
Okay.
So as American citizen, he has a right to fight those allegations. What we saw was a docuseries. It wasn't court manuscript. It wasn't anything legally binding or anything like that. That docuseries, for legal purposes, was this close to being a reality show. He has the right to fight these allegations. If he did it, he needs to be treated. He needs to pay the price, and these victims need help so that it can stop. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his right as an American citizen, when somebody says you stole something, and we have a right to say, okay, you have to prove it in court.
That's real good. That's real good. We're gonna go to a quick break. We're gonna have a word from our sponsors, and we're gonna come back with some more R. Kelly. Thank you guys. Very good insight. Below in the comments, everybody, let us know what you think about what was said on this panel. We'll be back in 1 second.